Just a quick note, if you've come here to relax and fall asleep while listening to the Word of God, as many people do, feel free to skip forward to chapter 1 by selecting chapter 1 on the progress bar below. However, if you'd like to know more about this book, why it was written, how it came to be, and what it was meant to do, feel free to stick around. And if these readings in any way bring you peace and comfort, take a moment to subscribe. It helps the channel because it tells YouTube to start putting this content in front of more people who need it. But more than that, it allows the Word of God to find you again tomorrow night through this channel. And finally, if there's something heavy on your heart, feel free to leave a prayer request in the comments below. It would be our honor to pray with you. There is a kind of power that almost no one thinks of as power. You use it constantly. You used it today, before you were even fully awake. I'm speaking of words. The average person, studies show, speaks around 16,000 of them a day. Some people far more. And almost all of them fall out of us without a second thought. Unweighed, unmeasured, gone the moment they are spoken. But this book treats the tongue as one of the most dangerous things a person owns. It says life and death are in its power. Not influence, not mood, life and death. A single sentence can end a friendship that took 20 years to build. A single soft answer can stop a fight before it starts. The same small muscle that blesses can burn a whole life to the ground. And most of us hand it the keys and look away. So these verses do something strange. They slow you down. They ask you to feel the weight of a thing you've never once thought twice about. When to speak. When to stay silent. How a word landed at just the right moment is like apples of gold. Because the tongue is going to speak tomorrow, 16,000 times, give or take. The only question this book asks is whether you hold your tongue or it holds you. These are Proverbs on the power of words. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 19. In the multitude of words there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 18. There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 3. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth life, but he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. Proverbs chapter 15, verses 1 through 2. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 4. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 23. A man hath joy by the answer of his mouth, and a word spoken in due season, how good is it? Proverbs chapter 16, verses 23 and 24. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bones. Proverbs chapter 17, verses 27 and 28. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 13. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 23. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 11. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in pictures of silver. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 15. By long forbearing is a prince persuaded, and a soft tongue breaketh the bone. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 20. Where no wood is, there the fire goeth out. So where there is no talebearer, the strife ceaseth.